Is this your favourite part of Petit Pool, Alice, do you think? Yeah, I think so.
Alice is nearly 7.
Alice, I feel like you are fearless.
I met up with Alice and her dad Paul at the outdoor centre that's partnered with the Joshua Tree and in the next door field.
Oh my word!
When she was just 3.5, Alice fell seriously ill.
She was in nursery and she was a little bit unsteady on her feet, sick. We spoke to the doctors and they were adamant at the time that she was just dehydrated. She went back into nursery and within an hour she'd collapsed. We went to our local hospital who, after doing an initial CT scan, referred us straight to Alderhay. The second we were told that it was a cancerous tumour, the world changed.
Alice was diagnosed with a rare cancer called ependymoma, which means she has recurring brain tumours.
She had the tumour removed. Unfortunately, we hit every bump. We had complications from the surgery, which resulted in Alice's brain injuries, which affected her breathing, her swallowing, her mobility. Alice was put on chemo for 6 months. During that time, we had another tumour come back while she was on the chemo, so the chemo wasn't really doing anything for them. Even now, we find it hard to grasp what situation we're in, and we're 3 years down the line.
Caring for a child with a terminal diagnosis has led to some difficult conversations.
How much does she understand about her prognosis?
It's a conversation that we have had, and it was instigated by Alice. We'd lost a very close friend of Alice's during treatment, and she was more than aware that that is our reality. And to have that conversation with a 5-year-old to tell you that she doesn't want to die, and that we're doing everything we can to make sure that that doesn't happen, but obviously the reality of the situation is that it will probably happen sooner rather than later. It doesn't mean that we're not trying, and we've not given up, we've not stopped. Our options are limited, but unfortunately because of her age, it's actually a shorter prognosis. And this is why every day is important. It's why the Joshua Tree is important, because it's somewhere we can join in and be there, and rather than not being there.
Yeah.
For families like Alice's, the Joshua Tree, which is supported by Children in Need, is a lifeline for those affected by childhood cancer.
Talk to me about Joshua Tree. What do you get out of it?
To turn up at the Joshua Tree and sort of have somebody throw support at you. It's not even offering it you, it's given to you in abundance. You turn up and you don't know what you want, but it's there. When you see a little kid that's on chemo running around smiling and enjoying themselves and loving life, it reminds you that there is more to it than this. It's an amazing place. Being able to sort of provide support for hundreds of families, it's absolutely amazing. What have I got to be unhappy about?
It's a bit wonky.
You've got a beautiful daughter who has, you know, clear physical challenges, but she has a look in her eye.
Oh, yeah, she's a sassy one. Alice knows what she wants. She'd wave like the Queen as she went through the hospital.
Well, she's a warrior, isn't she?
Oh, she certainly is. She just amazes me every single day.
I feel like you move through life with a bit of gratitude and a bit of calmness. Is that in any way down to the Joshua Tree?
Oh, all down to the Joshua Tree.
And on site with the DIY SOS crew, I'm loving watching the fantastic transformation of this support and respite centre, so that more children like Alice can enjoy even brighter days in the future.
You know, every now and again you meet people who make you stop and think about what is important in life. Little Alice is one of those people. And the way in which her parents are navigating the worst possible prognosis that any family could ever have to stare down the barrel of, with grace and humility and optimism, is inspiring. They're making the most of every single day. These guys are making the most of every single minute, so that that facility, which supports so many families in unbelievable ways, is up in record time. It's been a privilege to meet Alice, and it's been a privilege to see these guys in full force.